Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing very well today. Today's date is June the 24th. It's a Monday here in Istanbul, Turkey. Pretty cloudy. But other than that, it's cloudy all across the board right now and a bloody red Monday to begin with. We're now near the end of quarter two. So let's hope for better days in quarter three, July, August, and September. Thankfully, you guys have me to lead you along the way after having 9 years of crypto experience where I manage a multi-million dollar portfolio and I've traded in the millions of dollars range before. And that's exactly why you guys follow me. You follow me for the hard truth, for the things that I'll say that you don't want to hear, but I will give it to you real. And my analysis is more often right than wrong. That is exactly why you're here watching this video. So make sure you stay till the very end. We're going to do a recap of what Bitcoin has happened, and we're going to talk about a lot of the bearish signs that were pointing towards this drop to the $60,000 region. Now, if you guys enjoyed my video, I'd appreciate a like and hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you guys are subscribing to me on YouTube here. So I am one of the first people that decided to call bearish on Twitter Space. Because of that, I was also one of the most hated people on Twitter Space, because nobody wants to hear bearish news. Everybody wants Bitcoin to break to the moon, and we're going to go over my series of tweets that led to this drop today, where we're now at $60,400, and most likely a drop will continue further. So thank you very much for joining me today, everybody. So I was very bullish up until a certain point. On June the 7th, I tweeted that another attempt is being made around the $72,000 resistance, which held for 88 days. The MACD is about to cross over too. This has a lot of momentum to smash upwards. So you can see here that the MACD is trying to cross to the upside. We're moving towards this resistance over here. Now, I need everybody to firmly understand that just because you are bullish, it does not mean that your bias cannot change. A bias can change instantaneously provided more data comes in. So as this data comes in and gives you a new set of reference points for you to evaluate the market, your bias can easily change from bullish to bias. Now, some people that are newer in the market might say, oh, you're flopping back and forth. But you got to remember that any professional investor and day trader, they're going to look at both sides of the coin every single time. The reason they do this is to be prepared for what can happen next. Because if you often keep your bias only one direction, what ends up happening is when it goes against your bias, you have no idea what to do and there's no strategy at all to exit the market. And then what's left to do is only hope and pray and wish that the market recovered your way. And when you get into that denial phase, for example, when I was posting on Twitter here, nobody wanted to hear anything that I was saying about a bearish market. The first time I decided to be bearish was in a joking tweet where I said we were going to get to 40K. It was because the previous tweets I made before that were talking about a massive drop. I like to panic the market sometimes, so don't take my tweets too seriously. But this was the first time that I started to joke about how bearish the market was. And here is where my first serious post on June the 8th. I said that the bearishly diverging RSI at MACD with a trend line supporting since May. See this trend line? Unfortunately, we're more likely to drop and break the current trend. So this was holding for about 51 days or so. And then we finally broke it. Do you see the MACD? Bearish. Do you see the RSI? Bearish. Rejection there. So then the comments were unbelievable. People did not want to hear this at all. People say dumb things like ETF inflows are a variable to consider, as if divergence would determine anything. So people were in massive denial right away. And here's the first serious tweet. Everyone's so bullish that they believe this 40-day higher lows trendline support is going to push Bitcoin upwards so hard and smash 72K this week. And they can't even accept that we're more likely to break down first before another 72K attempt is made. Here's me pointing to $60,000 region around there. And if you take a look at the comments, they're absurd. Dude, stop it. Your technical analysis and you're pointing out that we're going lower by drawing a bullish ascending triangle, right? Look, people are funny. Charts are dead. right? People are laughing at this. People are laughing at it even more. A common mistake of a bad trader is predicting a breakout before it is confirmed. And here's where the first serious tweet was made with 130,000 views. Like I said, Bitcoin is bearish, but all the moon boys and their moms thought 72K would smash this week. Nope, I was right again, and you were wrong again. See you at $60,000. And here are the comments that you're gonna see. A lot of them are blocked. LOL, trend line, right? Look at this. Wow, basic technical analysis. You're the GOAT, bro. Wow, look at all these guys. I gotta block so many people because of the stupid things they said. Technical analysis is a fool's errand in a bull market. Your pretty charts and cute lines won't matter in a few months. Never was talking about few months. We're talking about short term, right? 60K seems a bit unreal at the moment. I'm like, what's up, motherfucker? That's what I'm going to say to him. And all the people that doubted you, funny. 66,800 strong support, right? Pretty funny. I mean, you got to remember, guys, that I live, I eat, I breathe crypto. I'm reading fundamental news and looking at charts literally 12 to 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. I outperform 99% of the people in the market. I am more into crypto than most likely you will ever be. Everybody watching this, there's no fucking way you're into more crypto than I am, nor do you have more skin in the game. I have a multi-million-dollar portfolio that's likely to hit well over 8 figures. I've also traded in the millions of dollars in sizes. I've also been in crypto for 9 years. I'm also obsessed about crypto. So the people that disagree with me when I post comments or when I post analysis like this, making predictions, who think that they're far off, 90% of the time, I'm right. And the only reason that they're disagreeing with me is because their small mind can't comprehend their hopium strategy and get beyond that. They literally lost everything, or they're so bullish that they just can't wrap their head around another possible scenario. That is the difference why I am successful in crypto and the majority of people are not. So $60,000 was a major support. Look at this, laughing emojis, right? Look at all these comments. Remind me of this tweet. What's up, motherfucker? There you go. It's pretty funny that people are so in denial. Look at this guy. Doom caller, shut up. You want to deal, we bouncing back very soon? Funny. Maybe it's the stupid posts. This is wrong. 66,700. Why are you always wrong? Who's wrong now? I just want to reply to some of them and make sure that they understand. So, well, sorry, you guys don't see. Brother, you look at this. Look at all these comments. Brutal. You still wrong. We see. Anyways, all these people that are disagreeing with me, thinking that it's not even possible, ridiculous. So it's very easy for us to predict this. Okay. So let's repost this as well. Another post. So, how could we not see it, right? I mean, if you just take a look, this is not a TA to like be like, cocky or anything. It's a TA to show people that you can't be fucking like blinded. You know what I mean? You can't be blinded by the fact that we're more likely to drop down because we didn't break up and a major 51-day trend line broke. I mean, how could people be so blind to not see this trend line right here that literally broke? Right there. How could they not see it? Also, this was the rejection that ended up not coming back up right here. So this if you look closely, this was the trend line. And then there was a major rejection right here when they tried to come back up. Do you see it? It broke down, they tried to come back up and it failed. So clearly the next target was going to be 60K. And you can see the range that's been holding for how long now? This range has now been holding for 104 days, almost 2.5 or 3.5 months. So clearly we were going to hit here first. Now the next possible support, if this breaks, which I do think it will break. And the reason I think it's going to break is because you got to count the fucking times, guys. Count the fucking times this has been hit before. Look, don't be naive. Don't be a dumb fucking naive idiot that is so blind to see this. Chandelier exit on the 4-day hit once, twice, drop below it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times it hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you think that after a major downtrend like this, we're literally just going to end up bouncing to the upside, where it's just going to go up? Maybe. Or do you think it's a possibility that we're literally going to just end up hitting this green box again? This is much more likely than just magically finding a support in the range and going up, because we've hit it every fucking time before. The supports don't matter. They end up breaking eventually. Look at this one where it ended up breaking eventually. Like, let me give you a clear example of what happened. Just look. Okay, here's the 4-day support. Okay, here's the 4-day. I'm just going to draw this line right there. Okay, this is the 4-day support, that white line. If you go to a lower time frame now, what do you see? Okay, you see over here. Hold on, I'm trying to. Okay, here's the white line, right? So you see kind of a support over here, right? Actually, it's better if I go higher up on a higher time frame on the 4-day. My bad. So right here, okay, you see the support get broken. There was also a little range. See that? Once, twice, third, it breaks down, touches it, boom, bounce back up. Or you can even call the support there, right? It falls down and it just wicks back up. So there's a high possibility that we're going to hit. This is the 4-day chandelier exit indicator and also the 4-day 50 moving average. There's, in my opinion, in my mind, there's like a 30% chance that we're just going to bounce from here and go up or stay in this range for a while, and probably a 70% chance that we're going to get down to at least $58,000. So I just want to tell everybody that, like, don't be so close-minded when you see tweets of people being bearish. Just because your portfolio is going to get wrecked and just because your bias is long, it doesn't mean you have to be a fucking idiot on Twitter and think that, like, you know, everybody is wrong and only you are right. And you can't even, you got to be able to provide proof. I even provided such a detailed video about all the different cases, okay? Right here, okay? I argued both cases. I even gave like a really detailed market analysis. Elliot Wave theory, $57,000 target. This was one of the best videos I posted because I showed exactly the road to $57,000. And the path is easy, okay? I'm going to show you guys it very quickly again. So basically, this, it goes up like this. 1, 2. Then this goes a 1. Oh, sorry. The Elliot Wave is easy. So it goes like this. This is a 3. The 3 truncated. And now we're basically in the 4. And the 5 will come later. That's what I think the cycle is. 5 is most likely to extend in a bull market. So this is how it is. And this one here formed a 1, and then A with a higher B, then a C. And then here, the wave 5 for that one ended up finishing very clearly. You can fucking see it. You can fucking see the crazy finish of the 5th wave. You can literally see it and count everything. It is so clear. Like, it's irrefutable. Like, you can't even argue with this count. How fucking clear it is. Like, how clear is this 5th wave, guys? How clear is this? It's unbelievably clear. So, down is the way we go. Bitcoin's daily RSI is now dipping to below the 30s. 12 hours getting low there too. We have no idea how long it can stay in those regions, but it can go. The 4-day, this is the one where everything changed. This candle, that right there, this one changed because Bitcoin looked like it was going to go up, but instead of going up, it got rejected and it came down. And now it's parabolically on a tear down. And all the moon boys are still hoping that we're going to get a break above 72K. It's not fucking happening. It is not happening until after probably September or even October, later into the year. So right now, let's take a look at my volatility scanner. Guys, right now, this volatility scanner is going to be one of the best things that you can count on to see when the market recovers. So this measures volatility like this. The highlights will come. Highlights green if volatility is found where 5% movement in 1 hour, 10% movement in 2 hours, 15% movement in 4 hours, 20% movement in 2 days. And you can see here that MTL is the only coin that's highlighted green, which shows that it's moved 20% in 2 days. When the market recovers, this will be the #1 volatility indicator on the internet right now. And this is what everyone is buying off of me because it is that good. It is something that you need. It's not a question of whether you should have it or not. This is something that everybody should have in their arsenal of trading and market analysis. Because when the market flips, all of these will start highlighting green. So the more highlighted green there are, the better the market conditions are. But more importantly, it identifies volatility for you immediately. So if a coin starts moving 5% in less than 1 hour, it's going to highlight green, boom. And as soon as it highlights green, you're going to be able to see that coin on this chart. And as soon as you see it, you go to the chart on TradingView, you do technical analysis on it, and you can decide whether to trade it or not. So this is the #1 coin or indicator to never miss a coin that is volatile again. Without it, you will never catch the amount of coins that you could catch with it. Also, there's no other way in the market right now. I'm the first person who made this indicator, and I made it the best that I could, where it took me a lot of time and money to develop it. So right now, this indicator of mine is coming with a special package, guys. Normally, it's $150 just for the indicator by itself. But right now, I'm offering it for $150. It's going to come with one of my courses for you as well, which is normally priced at $400. And you're also going to get 3 months of Discord membership for free with me as well, which is normally $100 for the 3 months. If you ask around anybody, my content is worth it. And the reason I have content is because it's of value, and I'm worth it especially. If you guys pick up my content, you are going to have a much higher chance at succeeding in this bull market after you learn my day's trading strategies, where I will be trading millions of dollars, where you guys learn how to use this advanced volatility indicator of mine to find the best coins to trade. And if you are in my Discord group as well and you apply yourself heavily, there's a strong chance that you will do a lot better than the majority of people out there. So make sure you DM me before you buy this on Twitter. And also, if you guys enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button and also subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out a lot with the motivation to make more of these types of videos. Thank you. Have a great day, and I will see you at $67,000.